Yo, what's up, everyone? So today I want to talk about uh, the first mandatory boss of Elden Ring, aka Margit. I think that's how you pronounce it, the Fell Omen. I mean, let me start by saying this. I immediately looked stuff up because of him. Because I mean, when got to fight him, I went in like literally zero upgrades and immediately thought, well, with a plus zero weapon, there's no way I'm fighting this guy. So I did look up where to get like upgrade materials, first of all. And after my first few like fights with him, I was like, yeah, this is a fair fight. I just need like to upgrade my weapon so it doesn't take me if like an hour to kill him, and also like I'm not that good that I can dodge him for an hour straight and like with 6 or 7 Estus like finish the fight. And yeah, so let's start by saying that also. So I went back in and I beat him. When I beat him, I was like level 15. I had upgraded like my strength and like my vitality, and I had the +3 weapon. And I will say it's this one like I think the best first boss in all the Souls game in terms of like I would say he's the best boss for people who already play Dark Souls games. Because I mean he's quite hard. I will say he he has some combos which is hard to dodge, and he has long range. He has some literally unblockable attacks. I mean I don't know if like because I started like with the bandit class. I don't know how it's called. Like the one where you're basically the highest strength and you have the axe, and basically you can block his light attacks or like faith attacks. I don't know what they're called. He literally will get a bit of damage in every time if you only try to block and like circle him. So yeah, I thought, well, let me try a bit. I even tried to like summon a couple of times when I didn't have like a fully upgraded weapon, and I mean, the summons helped, but it like eh, it made his AI act strange, so I couldn't like go in. And so yeah, at the end, I defeated him like after like I would say like 30, 40, maybe 50 tries. Uh, Luckily, it was like it's not one of those bosses where you have to like run back a whole lot and do God knows what to reach him. So it was quite fast, I would say. Like all in all, I would say like maybe I fought him for like 2, maybe 3 hours uh, in total. I would say with all my tries, like before upgrading stuff, in the middle of upgrading stuff, and once I was done. So yeah, I will say like you can get used to his attacks. Like his first form, after like basically on the last few tries, I was like getting zero damage done to me because well, you can basically pretty much dodge all of his attacks except when he like starts like doing that double slash with the faith dagger. And yeah, his other face though, I would say he has. I mean, I looked it up after, and yes, you can pretty much like dodge his stuff, but like his like whirlwind attack where he like spins 2 to 3 times, it's basically I will say undodgeable for like noobs such as myself. I mean, I managed to dodge it a couple of times, but like you basically have to look it up or like test it a bunch of times before you know how to dodge it. And because I mean, he like it's basically pretty hard to dodge. I don't know how to explain it. Like you have to like dodge into him, so or immediately start running away once he starts doing it. But sometimes he like starts spamming the attack, so you can't even do that. Other than that, I will say like his hammer attack, they're all pretty easy to dodge except the circular swing. That one you have to start dodging in once you're already like close to him and have to wait a certain timing to do it. Yeah, no shit, you have to dodge at the right time basically. But yeah, I don't. Also, this one I don't know how to explain it, but like it's also like kind of a BS attack where he pretty much always like clips you if you like dodge it wrong. And yeah, so it's basic. I defeated him without using summons or anything, and yeah, it's a great boss. You have to try it quite a few times though, I will say. I'm pretty sure even if I go back now and like try it with their characters, he will give me a tough time. He's a pretty well designed boss, and I don't know if you are like supposed to fight him when you're a bit more upgraded, but I'm pretty sure like you're supposed to fight him when you have a +3 weapon and maybe a few levels. Also, probably summons would have made it easier to like defeat him. I mean, both the like spirit summons and the like NPC summons, but you know, I thought it was a fair fight. He's kind of a BS one. Like sometimes he like starts dodging everywhere. You literally can't get a hit in unless you like make him do some attacks, and that would be like cheesing him. So if you go aggro on him, he will like start dodging uncontrollably sometimes and like just spamming the golden sword attack, and that is BS, I will say. But other than that, he's a pretty fair boss. You just have to like hope he doesn't spam some attacks too much, and you should be good to go. And yeah, I don't know if I had to like go against him after doing some more levels and stuff, or like you're supposed to use. I will say, I think Elden Ring it's designed around using summons. I'm pretty sure this is not like a Dark Souls game. It's like more like I will say this. I think Dark Souls is like an RPG, and this no, sorry, Dark Souls is more like an adventure game when you like progress through the story, and this is more like an RPG, like World of Warcraft, I will say. So you're supposed to be like pretty OP before fighting bosses, in my opinion. I mean, if you're good, you can also fight them normally, but I mean, I saw some videos before where like people said that Elden Ring it was easy because of the summons, but I mean, I don't think summons make the game that easy. They make it like normal, I would say, because I'm pretty sure that they designed the game with the summons in mind, and they thought most people are gonna use summons, and for a good reason. And yeah, maybe I should have tried using some summons the second time around, and maybe I would have defeated him. But I pretty much, it, I don't know. For me, it like makes it harder to fight him because he would just start doing like spinning attacks when he was targeting my summons. So I never used them again because I thought they were just annoying. So yeah, all in all, great fucking boss. Again, Elden Ring is not. It's not that giving me that like wow amazing Dark Souls feeling game, but I don't know, maybe I have to try it a bit more. But it's the open world for me. Like I can't get into the whole exploration and like I have to dodge this enemy, I can't find this guy where I have to go, and like I will also say like the controls are they trip me up. Like I died a bunch of times because my weapon wouldn't two hand, and I mean I usually play with, like always with the shield. I am like from Dark Souls 1 I will never change my combat style. Like I have to keep the shield up like a bitch. Yeah, I died a bunch of times because I tried blocking his like whirling attack with my shield, and bad choice. But yeah, like I usually wait for his attacks to like finish when I can punish him, then to wind my weapon and attack him. But like sometimes it like wouldn't change, and yeah, that was like tripping me up, and it made me die a bunch of times. So I don't know. The controls also are not for me really. Like I can't get into the whole like horse riding and fighting enemies on horseback stuff. Like, and the map is. I mean, it does the job, but you can't see shit. You basically just see the bonfires. Maybe I don't know how to see stuff on the map, but like for me it would be better if you like could see the clusters of enemies or where are items and other stuff on the map, but you basically just look at like the sites of grace or what they're called, and you can put in some checkpoints yourself, but I don't know. It's not really for me. Hopefully, it's gonna get better, but we'll see. We'll see. For now, it's obviously a good game, but again, it's not taking me in. Also, I will say, I also like when fighting Margot. I looked one thing up, which was the stance breaking, because I didn't even, I mean, I maybe explained it in the tutorial, but like I didn't even know it. Like I just looked it up because sometimes I would, since I done that bunch of times, I tried like using R2 attacks. Yes, I'm someone who never uses R2 attacks. I'm an R1 spammer, and your guy, when you like block and like do some stance breaking, he does like a little animation when you use R2. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? Am I doing some like special combo? So I looked it up, and it's like it's stance breaking. So yeah, I thought, oh wow, you can actually parry this guy. So I tried parrying him, but again, you can't even parry him. You can't like stance break him. You need to like parry him a bunch of times, or like to do a counters on him before like doing criticals. But even that, after I've tried it a bunch of times, I'm like, nope. If I'm gonna beat this guy, it's gonna be like dodging, parry, keeping my shield up and R1 spamming, because that's the way that I know how to play these games. So yeah, I, those are my thoughts on this boss. Freaking amazing boss. The game, again, it's not so much for me for now, but hopefully it's gonna get a bit more linear. Like I don't want to explore. I'm not gonna lie. Like people are like, oh my god, this is amazing to explore and stuff. I don't want to like explore this much. I'm not used to it. But yeah, hopefully the other bosses are as good as this one, because this one is already an S tier boss for me. Anyways, that's it. Let me know if like some tricks on fighting game, or like how do you guys do you think how do you guys think he should be fought and stuff? Because I've already looked some stuff up, and yeah, basically you like you fight him how you want. There's a bunch of ways to play in this game, so there's no like wrong way. Anyways, subscribe and see ya.